Well, I was born August the 10th, 1941 at University of Michigan Hospital in Ann Arbor. So I was raised primarily in Milan area. Went to school in Milan and enjoyed my neighborhood, had good neighborhood friends. We'd play ball together and things like that.
Well, I was born December 24th, 1941 in Dalton, Georgia, and we moved to Michigan so my dad could work in the bomber plant at Willow Run. We came on the train. I remember the train ride, and I don't know how old I was. I think I was maybe 3 and a half, 4. And I went to a one-room schoolhouse. And so prior to us starting dating, the school or the church used to go and we'd go roller skating. They'd have a thing over in Ypsi, and it was several churches that went. And so I'm skating along by myself. He comes along beside me and he puts out his hand, so I figured he wanted to skate with me. So I put my hand out and he dropped his gum wrappers in my hand.
That started it.
That started it. So it wasn't too long after that that we started dating. And anyhow, you came over and picked me up, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And after work. So he came over, we went for a ride, and he just pulled over by the road and got something out of his shirt pocket and asked me to marry him. And I said, well, let me think about it. No, I didn't. I said yes. I said yes.
And we're glad that March 23rd, 1962 finally rolled around.
Joy was born February 7, 1966. And she was a very beautiful, beautiful baby when she was born. She was just a really sweet baby. And then when she was 2 in February, John was born in March 10th, 1968. But he was a little different. He was a little more mischievous. Joy was not. And more than once, she saved his hide because he would get himself into trouble. There were just many times. They were happy children. They played together well, and they were easy to raise.
We are a football family. When we grew up, we were watching Michigan football all the time. If we weren't going to the game, we were watching it on television. And I remember Joy would watch it on TV, and she'd get all excited when there'd be a long run or something like that, and she'd yell out, go get him. What was it she used?
No, you would say, get him. And she'd go, nim him.
Yeah,
nim him.
I couldn't think of that. She'd say, nim him. And so anyhow, that was the one thing that Joy said. John grew up as a big Michigan fan. He was such a big Michigan fan, when they would lose a game, he would end up in tears crying. Now, he still might be doing that to this day. I'm not sure. I have to check with Rebecca on that. But anyhow, John is no doubt a dyed-in-the-wool maize and blue fan, I think, for life. You know, as we got older and so on, Geneva retired before I did. But that allowed Geneva and I, while our health was good and we still felt really pretty young and so on, to make several winter trips down to Florida in the wintertime. We enjoyed several years of going to Florida, of picking grapefruit and oranges off the trees down there. And we enjoyed going to the beach and just sitting there and watching the seagulls, watching the ships, watching the waves come in. Very relaxing, and we enjoyed it. So we feel that God has blessed us. We're getting a little bit older now, so we watch our pace a little bit. Maybe we get tired a little bit quicker, but we still have a lot to be thankful for. And we're thankful for the Lord for His many blessings to us, for forgiving us our sin and drawing Geneva and I together for these many years now. She's my angel.
And I'm so glad that our family, our kids, our grandkids, and have all accepted the Lord, and that in their marriages that will also happen. And the Lord has somebody very special for each one of them because they each one are very special.